Jackie Ballhays from Comp & Stampers. Are you ready to make a new card template with me? I have a new one to share with you and I hope you create it right along with me. Every month I share another card template. Now you can make it with me on the video or use the link in the video description. It'll take you over to my blog post and I'll have a diagram and all the measurements over there for you, as well as photos of the samples that I'm going to share with you today. Now I love card making templates, and don't forget I have 2 different books, each one filled with 48 different templates. So that's 96 plus all the ones I've been sharing one a month. So I am full of card templates, but I use them all the time. Makes card making super easy, which you'll see in the samples I share with you today. So let's go ahead, flip the camera down, and let's make this month's card template. Alrighty, for this month's template, we are starting with a piece that is 3.5 by 4 3/4. And then I have 5 strips of cardstock. They are each 1/2 inch. You want to make sure that they're going to be long enough to go across this at a diagonal, which you'll see here in just a second. So I don't really measure them. I just kind of grab some scraps and cut them. And I'm going to start down here at the bottom corner, and I'm just going to put a little bit of adhesive there. And this first strip, I'm going to place it at an angle. I could just barely cover up the tip right there. And then I like to kind of flip it over to look, is it kind of squared off, I guess you'd say. So at the angle, it really doesn't matter, but I want to just get it kind of squared off down there. Okay, so there's that one. Now I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to put some more adhesive, a little bit too much there, leaving just a little bit of a gap, because the next one we're going to go diagonal, but I want to leave a little bit of that white showing. So just a nice even, boy, these strips, I need a new cutting blade. They are a little fuzzy, but that's okay. It's just a template, right? So we're going to stick that one on there, and then we're going to do the same thing for all 5 of these. I just want to make sure when I put that adhesive on there, I leave a little bit so that I can have the gap, okay, between the strips. Now, when you add these strips, you also want to make sure that you're coming completely off both edges there. We're going to trim it once we're all done, but you don't want to, have it a little bit short like that. You got to come all the way across. So we got 2 more to do here. So we'll put that adhesive, and I'm just alternating colors. Now you could just use 2 colors and alternate them. Actually, you could use all the same color. And this would be really cool to do this with designer series paper, or these strips could be embossed, okay? So lots of different ways to, ideas there. Okay, so we're going to stick those all on there. You can see they're all hanging off like that. Let that adhesive dry, and then let me grab the paper trimmer. I think this is the one that needs a new blade, but we'll use it anyway. And then what I do is I stick it in the trimmer here with the edge right along the little groove. So I'm not going to trim the white, but I'm going to trim off, I got a little bit of white, that's okay, the edges hanging over. And then we'll turn it that way, and we'll trim those. Okay, and then this bottom one, we got the little bit to just trim off. Now you could, if you wanted to, use your scissors with that as well, but I like to use my paper trimmer because then it's nice and straight. So there is that. And we are essentially just creating a background layer. Now, this piece, before you adhere it to the layer, you could emboss it if you wanted to. Even with those stripes on there, would give it a really neat look. This could be colored, it could be stamped, okay? Let your imagination go wild on these. Then I just adhered it to a layer that's 3 5/8 by 4 7/8. And then we are gonna go ahead and put that onto our card front. Now remember, when I make templates, I just use a front, so it's 4 1/4 by 5 1/2. Okay, so that is the basics of our card, and then we're just going to add a focal layer. Now this could be any shape, it could be punched. This happens to be a 2-inch circle. It could be a shape, a punch, a square, whatever you want. But that's kind of what you're going to build your focal layer on. So there's our template. Now, I'm going to show you cards in a second here. And remember, I'll have over on the website, there's a link, website, blog, same difference, down in the video description. And I'll have a picture of this along with all the measurements. And remember, if you like card making templates, make sure to grab this month's Creativity Made Simple tutorial. It has a template, a technique, and a fun fold on it, all different than what I'm sharing throughout the month. So you'll get what I share on here, plus that tutorial if you grab it. Okay, so there's our template. Now let me share 3 different cards I made. So here's the first one, and you can see these are really kind of plain and simple, but it's that geometric look that just adds kind of a fun, different look to the card. This one I really like. I love the little dinosaur. Isn't he cute? And then I stamped my greeting just on one of those strips. So again, I used all circles, but you could easily vary those if you wanted to. And then this one, I changed it just a little bit because I took these layers as I was adding them on there and I squished them together. So there's not the little bit of white showing. So just to kind of show you how you can vary it. Now, I always try with templates to do them in different directions. This would have been a good one to turn this way, and you could have put the best that way and spun our little dinosaur. But remember, templates, when you look at them, and that's why I like the physical ones instead of just printed, is remember, you can turn these any direction to make a card. And then as you make your templates, don't forget to write on the back all of your measurements so that when you grab these, I have all mine in a little plastic box and I flip through them, but when you grab them, you can easily tell what measurements to use this as your pattern for making a card. So I hope you enjoy this month's card template. I hope you make the template, but more importantly, I hope you use it to make cards. Now, make sure to grab that link that's in the video description to go to the blog post to see pictures, all the details. I'll give you all the information on these cards and the template over there. So thanks for watching, my friends. I look forward to stamping with you real soon. Have a stamp happy day.